John here, the Autoresponder Guy, coming to you from dropdeadcopy.com for another video session. Now today I want to talk about pricing. And a lot of people have trouble with pricing. Coming up with the right price. You know, most of the time I think people do what everyone else does because that's just the way it works, right? But pricing is an amazing thing. There are a lot of blogs out there and people out there who go into depth about this. So I'm going to try and cover this really quickly. Based on one main concept. Your price for your products should really be set at the ROI that they're going to deliver. So when I buy something, I always think if it costs me $100, I always think, well, what's it going to give back? Am I going to get $100 back from it? Or if it's a non-monetary thing, if it's a personal purchase, like an iPod or something like that, I might think, well, is it going to give me $100 worth of value, right? So so I have an iPod right here. So I bought this a few years ago for $300, or I can't remember how much it was. Now this iPod, if I was to look at it like this, let's say it's $300. Now before I buy that, I would think, well, am I going to get $300 back from it? And not exactly, this isn't a business tool. It's not going to make me $300. However, it's going to mean I'm going to be able to go running and more likely to go and exercise because I can listen to music. Now this is the way I actually think, is that if I go and exercise more often because I have music to listen to, I'm going to exercise more. Therefore, whatever positives come from exercise can be related back to the iPod. And exercise can be therefore related to productivity, energy, overall life enjoyment. So I try and look at what are the real benefits of this, and are they worth spending $300? So in the case of this, it's not just being able to listen to music when I'm on the train or with headphones. It's I'm more likely to exercise more. It also means, if you think about it in a business perspective, I can listen to podcasts, audio programs. I can turn the dead time when I'm driving or on the train or the subway. I can turn that time into very productive time by listening to say like a marketing audio program, right? So the ROI in terms of something like this is incredible. The same with the Kindle, right? I reckon the Kindle, I don't have it nearby, but the Kindle is I think one of the most valuable things I've purchased in the last year. It doesn't generate me any money, but the value that it creates by being able to just basically download a book in like 30 seconds, put it on there and start reading it, and it's just incredible, in my opinion. So what I want you to think, when you're trying to price stuff, from information products to hard goods products, you want to price it based on the ROI. And if the marketplace, the consumers, they're very smart. So if they can get a better ROI by buying a cheaper product, then they're going to buy that. So you've got to keep in mind what the rest of the market's doing. So if you have a competitor, you can't price over the competitor unless you have some sort of premium positioning, which that's a whole new issue. But so you want to price based on ROI. So right now, and this is really pertinent right now because I'm putting together a product. It's about autoresponders. By the time this video goes live, it will already have been online for a few weeks. And the pricing for it is going to be much more expensive than your ordinary ebook. The reason why is because I firmly believe that any small business who's already cash flowing and has something going on, if they implement a system like an autoresponder that stays in touch with clients regularly, that may create just, if one client's worth $5,000 and they just get one client in the next 12 months, that's $5,000 total ROI based on this autoresponder. So what's the autoresponder worth? Is it worth $500, $1,000? In one sense, it might be worth $5,000. Because if they use that autoresponder for the next 5 years and they get an average of one client a year at $5,000 each, they're going to make $25,000 from this. Okay? So that's just a quick discussion on price based on ROI, and this is what I'm trying to do. A long time ago, I wouldn't have had the balls to price something, much beyond what the market, what I saw other people doing. But now I know better because it's about ROI. So if I can guarantee an ROI for someone, then it deserves to be an expensive product. It just makes more sense, okay? So if you're thinking about products, if you have a product to release especially information or anything else, think about the ROI that someone's going to get. And that can be literally how much cash in the bank your product's going to generate them, or just the overall value that it's going to create. Like if you were to look at that product in a shop, would you buy it? What benefits are there? Is there really enough reason to pay $200 for it or $500 for it, okay? Now, this is a very quick discussion. This is a huge subject, which you can check out. Jump on Google, have a browse around. And I'm the Autoresponder Guy. I'll see you next time for another Drop Dead Copy video session.